Season 2!
Let's talk about that.
That's the wrong show.
Sorry. I've been watching a lot of Rhett and Link.
This is Incrustables.
Yeah, sorry.
Not Good from Middle Morning.
Sorry, I've been watching them a lot.
Well, so what? But I don't make that mistake.
Sorry, man.
Don't do it again.
Sorry, this is...
Anyway, welcome back to the Incrustables. I'm Roman,
I'm Logan.
and we're here to talk about some random crap.
Today's episode is about...
Like I said, it's season 2.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have to talk about it.
Well, we are talking about it.
We're not ashamed of Rhett and Link. This is with one of our favorite YouTube channels. No shame. I'm making fun of it. Anyway, welcome back, anybody who likes to listen
Or watch.
Thank you or watch. Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you. Kind of an accomplishment that you even make another season.
Mm-hmm.
Even it won't be on Spotify. There's not like seasons, but it's just in a collection.
Yeah.
It's a mile. It's a what's it called?
Milestone?
Yeah, I went mile goal.
It's a mile goal.
The mile goal. Anyway, we kind of did this in the last episode, but not officially. But now officially, we have actual merch.
Yeah.
It's awesome. If you check our Instagram page, we have better pictures. But you have Skibidi Bop.
Mm-hmm. Like we were our little...
We wore ours.
Our betas designs.
That are just for us.
Yeah, because the logo's small on the back.
But
It doesn't have like the cut through it.
It's fine.
If you want to order shirts, you can go through Instagram to find our website where you can order those. Also, if you just want one, don't want to go to a website, just come to one of us. Let us know. It's $18.
Yeah.
Which is not bad
For
a shirt.
For sure. Yeah, well, you might just need like a little bit of like fabric softener, and then it's good. My mom was like, "It's a little rough on me." I'm like, "Did you wash it?" No. Well, then wash it. And then use fabric.
It's comfy. It really is.
Before we get into the rest of this video, we need to pick our pops.
Yes, we do.
I'll get started.
Yeah, go first.
As a family line, we have I need somebody very special to me.
Mm-hmm.
Old Grandpa Goldblum.
Mm-hmm. Oh, also, new setup back here.
Well, let me describe it real quick.
Perfect.
Everything normal, but we have the Omega Villain Squad, and if you notice, each has its own opposite.
Yeah.
So you have Hulk, Red Hulk, Fantastic Four, Skrull, Doctor Strange from No Way Home. You have Wanda, Thor. This is the bit of a stretch one, but it's all we had. Golden Thor, and then Omega Ultron, and then our newest edition. Actually, he's our newest edition. But
No, he's not the newest edition.
Anyway, I said him.
We have 2 newer editions.
Well, he's technically the newest, but he's based on time.
Yes.
Anyway, Dumb Dog. Anyway,
Ignore the dog.
Black Panther, Killmonger, and then probably my favorite set. All these are mine. They're Electro, Kang, Doc Ock. We did have a Tobey Maguire, but this idiot lost it.
Yeah.
We got technically they did face each other, so
They did. Yep.
newest edition, technically Ant-Man from Quantumania, and then Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
And then we have the Incrustables logo, and then our new sticky paintings, and then these scrap metal, cool looking heroes.
Yeah.
Who's your pop?
Oh yeah, I need to pick. I'm gonna go with classic. I chose him for the finale as one of my many. Obviously, P.T. Barnum, Hugh Jackman, Dad. All right.
What?
All right.
Oh, just a pet. But many of you are questioning, like, there's a long break between season 1 and season 2. It was a whole, over a month.
Somebody got really mad at me though.
Yeah,
too.
I think one of our fans, Jacob, if you're listening, this is probably you. He was like, dude, I want my Incrustables. He actually was a very good fan, and I appreciate you so much. I appreciate him.
Yeah, there was another person in my second bell. Was like, so when's the next episode coming? I was like, end of March. He was like, what? I was like, season 1's over. We're waiting for season 2. He's like, you better come out with season 2 right now. I'm like,
not right now.
I know you guys want it.
But we need a break.
We needed a tiny little bit of a break.
We needed to
have some free time a little bit.
We needed to get info. Nothing happened. Nothing interesting was going on. No. And also we were busy.
We were busy. Show choir.
And speaking of that, we're gonna talk about what happened between that 1 month.
The 1 month where
What
we
happened
were.
to you that was interesting, like separately? What happened that was individually? Because I know a lot of us we were with it together. But anything interesting? On your
I
side?
mean, yeah.
What happened?
Got a girlfriend.
Mhm.
I'm happy.
By the way, I'd like to recognize that I helped a lot.
So
No, yeah, it's true.
You did,
I made
but-
him. I
so-
made him. We were at Chicago, and I made him text her. Her name's Tori. Tor. She's in show choir. No, they work together, and I said, look, I was tired of his annoying little butt complaining about being single. He's like, "Rah, rah, rah, rah."
17 years.
So most people are 30 and they don't have a girl.
Well, that's not my fault. No offense to anybody who's listening. If you're 30. I don't think so. I'm taking this jacket off.
I know you hot one. I'll do it too. But I said, dude, just text her. So just creepily saying, hey, and then they started getting, they laughed, and yet we're like, why are you just saying hey? It was perfect. But everything lined up. Both Tori's friend and you went to me and was like, what's happening? And I planned it with Isabel's help.
Mm-hmm.
And we got you guys on a date, and now you guys are almost on your 1 month anniversary.
Yeah.
So I would just like to say you're welcome a little bit.
Mhm.
All I want is a little bit of recognition.
Okay.
He sucks. Anyway,
That's the main thing that happened to me. Nothing else really happened.
my main thing were two small things. I had a jazz festival, which is most people are like me.
Something else did happen to me.
What happened?
The Killers concert
Oh yeah,
in St. Louis.
Yeah.
It was awesome. Loved it.
I don't care. No. Yeah, sure. Anyway, I had a jazz fest. It might not seem big, but it is probably the biggest music thing that comes within the high school. We host a receptions hall in Fairfield, and we perform jazz music. All middle school, high school groups were last because we're the best. You're welcome. No. But we perform, and it's very big. It's got lights, sound. It's basically like a mini concert, but with dinner, and it was pretty fun. Second thing was I auditioned to be drum major for the marching band. I didn't get it.
You don't need it though. I know you wanted it, but
Oh, I know I wanted it. I knew I'd be a very, very good drum major. But I said, coming down to it, if I'm supposed to be a trombone player, I'm supposed to be the best trombone player because I do produce probably the best sound. Knowing Zach and Brantley are gone, I'm producing the best sound. And they need me to lead. Besides, you have Sousa's, but I need to lead low brass.
I'm separate,
including so yeah. I need to get baritone.
You are with baritones pretty much.
Basically, because there might be 4 or 5 of them now. Anyway, but and half of it also came down to who would get along the best. Obviously, if it was like me and him and maybe another friend of ours, if we made it, we obviously would have been drum major. But the other 3 other candidates, I guess I just maybe couldn't get along as best, so I guess I just didn't make it. But I understand I'm as close to the directors as they are, if not closer, because I'm very close with Lane, and I guarantee you I'm. But I said I'd probably just do as many stuff as they might do.
Probably.
But I said, I'm still playing my instrument.
Yeah.
The only annoying part was I still have to march in pre-camps.
Yes.
That's the one annoying thing that I wish I was drum major. Is like when you have the show done, marching is better.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason why it's
just everything before
everything before and having to dealing with the kids isn't as bad. It's just having to relearn stuff. You're like, you get a little bored.
Mm-hmm.
While drum majors, they just walk around and they were like, good job.
All right, that's a lap.
All right, a lap. Anyway, big thing that we were a part of was Crystal Classic.
Mm-hmm. My first one.
Yeah, your first ever big self-comp.
It's funny. I think we talked about Crystal Classic on the second episode.
We said I told you what it was about.
On the second episode.
Yeah.
And the
we're going to tell you how it happened, what happens. Yeah, of course, we already told you it's our school. We host a competition. It's
probably the biggest thing.
It's the biggest. It's the biggest. It is. We have a day now. We have a local holiday called Crystal Classic Day.
That was only for this year, though.
What? I know. It was funny. It was kind of stupid. Why would you have it on the day and then not be able to really celebrate it? Freaking. Anyway, it's like one of the country's biggest competitions. It is known across the country because we do such a good job at it. It like our gym arena is completely decorated. It is
Mhm.
bassy. Like you can hear it across the school.
I felt it in my lungs.
you feel the bass shaking. It is amazing. All three groups performed. It went really well. People were cheering. DJ Birthday Boy
Mhm.
gave it all out, and it was really fun.
Yeah.
It was definitely a good way to wrap up. We still have a final show, but that was
An
definitely-
arts fair, but arts fair doesn't really
Arts
count.
Fair doesn't count. They don't even really get in costumes. They
We
just-
literally played 3 songs. That's it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember playing with these. Yeah, we're probably gonna play the beginning. You know, it's a closer.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be like beginning, middle, end for all of them.
That's what, and then PE would probably be Kickstart.
Kickstart, Cool Rider,
Into the intro, into the outro.
and then
Shut up.
Shut Up and Drive In.
Shut up. Shut up. Just shut up. Anyway, that was mostly the important stuff that happened between the 1 month break. Very, very stressful.
Yeah.
I would say it's the most stressed because we just have so many bands and choirs, and then on top of that, ACTs were coming in.
Mhm.
More state testing. Thankfully, we're in spring break right now, so we get a little bit. My hair, there's a hair in the back of my head that is just being so stubborn.
Yeah. I saw it.
You see it. Well, you know it's there. Some people might not. Look at it. Look at it. Doing.
You've been really distracted by your hair.
I am, because I feel it. I feel it everywhere. I have very sensitive hair. It's back. Look at it dangle.
Okay.
So, anyway, speaking of Crystal Classic, we wanted to make a show choir concept, and our favorite movie,
Not
one
favorite.
of our favorite movies of all time, The Greatest Showman. You can't see off screen, but off screen towards our couch, we have posters of Wolverine and a mixture of Greatest Showman posters.
Yeah.
So we
It's
had
awesome.
the year that The Greatest Showman came out, there were several Greatest Showman style show choirs, but every time I look at them, they're as good as I thought they would be. It's like our ideas are good. They had no storyline to it. They were like, let's just perform. Excuse me, the biggest hits.
Mhm.
Ours has the storyline with it. Do you want to talk about
So, I mean, there has to be a story with it because
Yeah.
you have to intrigue people.
I know, they're like, that's why Birthday was good. That's why, PE didn't have anything. It was just like rock.
But I mean, it's still good though.
Yeah, I guess RE kind of had a storyline. You're like, welcome, and then you're like,
Kinda.
and then still my money, and whatever. It was something, but the intro would be the standard. This is the greatest show,
Mhm.
but the band would be on the top riser. He'd be in the middle because he's a Sousa. 2 trombones, whatever amount of stuff, and they would pose and they go ba-da-na-na-na-na. They would stomp as well with the drums, and they go ba-da-da-da-da, and then
You can't sing it too much or we're gonna get copyrighted, but
it's just us. But
I know, but still.
but it's a melody, whatever.
Yeah, but then
It'd be like that really cool intro with just the band, and then everybody would come on at a time, and then the guy who plays PT would be like, "Ladies and gents," blah 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 blah. It'd be really good. Of course, you have to fit this entire concept show in 15 minutes.
yes.
You can go over a little bit depending on how good your tech crew is. Our crew is very good. We have gotten in.
Aren't a couple people leaving?
Yeah, Gabe's dad.
Yeah, people are leaving.
That's
It
very
sucks.
important ones. But I do know many of the new ones who came in this year are like, they're either like middle school or freshman people.
That's good. So we're gonna have people.
really good next year. And hopefully my mom might be a uniform mom for just Harpy.
Yeah.
That would be really good. We're gonna hopefully have uniforms. But most likely this concept's not gonna make it as the spoilers, but it was just an idea.
No, because Mr. Baker was intrigued by it.
He was. And maybe, I don't know. They're probably still talking about it right now. They probably already
decided.
They already had the idea before we even talked about it. But anyway, and then the ending would transition when he goes, "It's everything you'll ever want. It's everything you'll ever need," into A Million Dreams. They all would walk off, and the piano would start playing, and adult PT would just be right there in his costume, not even singing. And then he'd leave. The second he gets behind a curtain, Rhythm Express middle schooler would walk out as young PT
Mhm.
and sing A Million Dreams, a cut version, of course, because timing. And then runs on. Every night I lie in bed
Mhm.
would be adult PT, and he's singing, and then a female would come in as the wife. They'd hurry up. They might cut some of the chorus.
I feel like they'd cut a lot of it.
Yeah, the ending a lot.
Mhm.
But then everyone would be in the back changing, and then
Getting ready for the next song.
yeah, and then they're all in, and then PT's. I don't think PT's in his outfit yet. I think he's still in
No,
his,
he's not in his little
outfit.
fancy.
Yeah, he's still in his like
the beginning. He has this
yeah.
red outfit on, and then he goes off, and he
And
has
then he
like
has
a regular
he
straight
has like
kind of
his white
clothes
his vest and white shirt.
yeah, and then he'd
He's
have to
still-
go
I
off
think-
stage and then
Yeah, I think he's
Get
still.
that
I
back
think I think someone will toss him his hat. He'll have his casual outfit, but he still needs that hat. This
Mhm.
hat and baton is what makes PT PT.
well, he wouldn't have the baton for A Million Dreams.
No, I know.
He'd just have
come
the
on,
hat.
Come on.
Yeah,
It-
come on.
Yeah,
come
it
on.
transitions into like that.
And
Dun.
it could be like what they do with DJ, where they just gave him the jacket when
Yeah.
he's on the stage.
We'll see.
Yeah. That's
Um,
not difficult. Just hand him a jacket, he just puts it on.
Yeah, it might be one of the henchmen. But we're gonna hopefully have a bearded lady.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely Zac Efron's character.
Mhm.
A lady who looks like Zendaya's, a Zendaya character, and then we're just gonna make different extras
Yeah.
because we can't necessarily get the dwarf character because he didn't really have that big. Yes, he did have a line, but it wasn't as big. We definitely can't find a 7-foot giant who's. I think you're Irish. You're Irish, right?
You're Irish.
You're right. But
No, we'd probably just have them have like a random outfit.
he could
on.
still have some will have beards and whatnot, but all that, and it would become alive. Of course, we'd skip some stuff, but like come in, come out, like that'd be a dance break.
Mhm.
We'd have to fill in how the music's going to work out. Music is the score. Definitely, me and you, Baker, and other people would do a great job arranging because we ourselves know how we've experienced being off and on the stage.
I haven't.
No, I meant like listening to other bands as well as playing
Yeah.
in the band. We watched Hurricane.
Mhm.
It sounded great from out there, and they got best combo, so we know what a good band sounds like.
Yeah.
After that, now we're coming into the part where PT is getting a bit too ambitious, and he's like gambling his money, not knowing how to save it. So then this is where he meets Zac Efron's character, and everybody leaves. All the men change, all the women change, but this is going to be a men's only song, and it's just going to be like the two of them, and they go right here, right now. I put the offer out, and then when PT sings his chorus, all the men on one side are going to start coming out, and they
Yep.
start dancing, and then it's going to be just Zac Efron. He's like, "Okay, my friend, you want to come in?"
And then chorus.
All those men come out,
Yes.
and then they're dancing, and then the final chorus will be everybody singing real quick. They do a double chorus at the end. We'll make it one chorus to the other side, and then they're gonna all leave, and it might be an all women's ballad,
Yeah, tightrope.
tightrope, because
Because that would work.
it's the only ballad besides Never Enough, which doesn't really give into the story.
And I hate Jenny Lind.
I love the actress. Hate the
Jenny
character.
Lind.
Hate the character.
She sucks.
Made Dad's life awful. Awful. I mean, awful.
Truly awful.
But
I get angry every time
But
I hear
no.
that song.
I honestly just the but we needed this idea of PT getting too ambitious and driving his family away,
Mhm.
and that song Tightrope actually was the only ballad that actually made sense, and it's his wife saying living with him is like walking on a tightrope,
Which
Yeah.
makes sense.
and it makes so much sense. It is perfect because I was like I don't want to grab a ballad that's a different song that's completely different. I'm like
That has nothing to do with it. Yeah.
But like it makes sense for the theme, but the show would be like, I'm not grabbing a song by Rihanna or somebody else.
Mhm.
I'm like, we need to find it. So I was like, what's Tightrope? I was like, oh, this sounds good. It's like a ballad. I'm like, what's it about? It's literally exactly what they're talking about. I forgot it was in the movie.
Yeah.
All the girls would be singing that. They're having their outfit. And at the very end, PT comes out. He doesn't sing, but he does like a little choreography knowing he's sad. And then someone would dress up as PT's wife.
Mhm.
Just have the blonde wig, maybe a blonde wig or whatever. Or just have somebody who's blonde.
Well, that doesn't matter anyways. It doesn't matter hair color. They could still be.
Yeah.
the first year.
As long as there's connection in the beginning, because they'll be the same actress in the beginning.
Mhm. And then that transitions.
Then that transitions into
From Now On.
and it's just like this.
Ooh.
Boom, and then he sings this, and he sings like, "I saw some big
Ooh, we should do like a blackout with that.
photo." Yeah, you'll still have people there, but
Yeah, like a blackout. You can see the people behind him, but it's like spotlight just on him.
Yeah. I remember this was
Ooh.
It would be so good, the ending, and then, but that's not the last song though.
No.
It would end
The
with
closer
it would end with From Now On, and then it ends with Greatest Show again as a reprise
with Zac Efron.
with Zac Efron singing the same thing. Yeah, he officially would walk off. I'd say he takes off. He gives him his hat. He doesn't take off the jacket. There'll be two jackets, only one baton and one hat.
Mhm.
During that, he'll give him the hat, and then he'll do a slide like he does in the thing. He'll be off stage, and he goes, "This is the greatest show."
Yeah, but then whoever plays PT would probably just take off the jacket and then join in for choreography or something.
Yeah, he'd probably like come in, yeah, and then like, "This is the greatest show,"
which would be awesome. I love it.
It'd be an amazing show.
Mhm.
I looked at every other show, not even as close. I saw other show choirs. It was so off. It was in a different key. It didn't make sense as a storyline, or the choreography didn't mix well.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, these people are stupid.
Get your act together, guys.
Get your ACT-ing right.
Yeah.
Your ACT-ing right. But that would be called. It'd either be called the Greatest Show Choir,
or just the Greatest Show on Earth.
Yeah, the Greatest Show on Earth.
Yeah.
It would be an amazing thing.
It would be. It really would be.
I'm sad that it might not come true.
Yeah, but next year.
Maybe when we graduate.
It's our last year in high school next year.
Maybe if we graduate and come back, I might go.
Next year.
It's
our last year in high school next year.
It's nuts.
That is crazy.
I was fine with it like a year ago. Like the beginning.
I never actually thought about it, which was weird.
At the beginning of this podcast, like season 1, episode 1, I was like, "This can be like our last year next year."
Yeah, I never really think about it much, but
and then it's
the end of this year
is hitting us. As stuff's coming to an end, you're like, "No."
It's so weird.
It's really, really weird.
I've been in school for
I know, but maybe 13. Maybe if we talk to Baker and we'll go, "Hey, look,
I'll give you $5. That's all I can give you right now. $5.
I'll do
Greatest Showman.
I'll do it for free, but like, no,
I'll give him money for us to do it.
$5. No, you're going into music ed. I'm going to minor in music composition. That literally makes a great show. The greatest show
on Earth.
On Earth. No,
it's crazy.
But it would just. I'd rather him like how Margie Lorca, Vic, or Donovan. They're in college right now, but yeah,
they're not coming back.
Donovan's not.
He graduated. There's no reason for him to come back.
Donovan, wait, did Lorca graduate? I think. Mm-hmm. And Con and Johnson graduated.
They're graduating, but they can come back.
They're probably
because they're still gonna be in school.
They're gonna come back. I agree.
They're definitely coming
Johnson
back.
Would definitely probably do what you mean. He's literally elected.
Oh, Con is gonna do it too, because Schaefer.
Is Schaefer leaving?
Huh?
Is Schaefer leaving?
I don't know.
Evan or Schaefer is leaving.
But if Schaefer leaves, then Con could probably take his place, or if Evan leaves, Con will take his place.
Why would they be? Yeah, they were in the audition room choosing the drum major. Like, why would you choose drum major when you're not going to be in drum major?
Exactly.
So they're probably going to be back, which is good because I like them.
Mm-hmm. They're great.
And I'll just go to Johnson like, dude, I'm pissed off. My section's going mad. He goes, I get that.
Checks out.
Con would be like, I'm sorry, dude. I don't know what to do.
You're on your own.
I got to deal with some drummers. No, we didn't want this. We want this episode not to be too long. Mm-hmm. We want it to be enough. So probably not, it won't be our hours. Like again, it might be 40 something minutes. Just
I'd say probably 50.
45.
If it's 45 and over, then we achieve our goal.
Yeah, we right now need a little bit more time. So
because we don't really have a plan.
I know. So our next session in this podcast is probably gonna be our last one before we pull something out of our butts. But no, it's not like. Would you get that?
I know what you mean.
Then don't make a face. Then don't make face.
Then don't make face.
Then don't make
boy.
We are gonna make right when we started getting ideas for this podcast was because I had pop figures and I realized he had too many pop figures. It's all right.
Don't have too many.
We do now. More.
I need more.
I need more.
Tell me.
Tell me. No.
More.
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 But no. He had an Omega squad. Like story time, real quick. Story time. No.
Let me do the story time.
No, I don't
since
know.
it's mine.
Okay. I'll do the arena. Then you can talk about the story time. You can talk about how everything. I just want to explain the setting of how this room was. This bedroom was completely different. I was here the day he moved in. He was upstairs, and it was such a small room. Now we have a pretty huge room. As a room, it's huge.
A whole floor.
As a basement, it's small, but as a room,
It's its own floor.
yeah, it's huge. But his bed was right there, right where T-Rex is. That's where his bed was. It's really weird seeing that now. That's really weird.
Yeah.
And then literally the first episode we talked about it. But before everything was happening, we had the couch was right where the laptop is, roughly like this height. We still have room. It's roughly right in the middle of the room, and behind it, like about like 45 degrees from it, we had this. This used to be
The big shelves.
This was the TV entertainment center.
Yeah.
And it had game stuff on it. It had his Lego sets, and this desk, and a little bit of there. We had the idea of making a pyramid of pops.
Mm-hmm.
This is when we have like what? There's probably like 30 plus pops we got between that time. I've gotten over,
because that was like pretty much
I got over
right when I hit 100.
I got 10 more pops just between the time we started and now.
Yeah, I got like 20 something since then.
We have a lot.
Yeah, because when it was in the corner, that's when I had the 100.
Yeah, and it was crazy. And he had he had the pop. He had, I think you had Owen. You had 3 Jurassic Parks. All of great.
I always had 4. I had 4 Jurassic Parks. Yep.
What's the 4? You didn't have blue.
I had blue.
Oh, you did?
I had a different blue.
That's what you had a different blue. We had all of Stranger Things, all of Power Rangers. 2 of those 2 minus James McAvoy's character.
Mm-hmm.
You did not have. You technically had Alien X, but it wasn't painted yet.
Yeah, it was a custom.
And
blank
then you
custom.
had 4. No, you had 5 out of the 6 Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
DC, everything's fine besides the new editions, which made a lot.
Oh yeah, you can't really see them.
You can't see
they're
them down there. The comic, yeah, you see Wonder Woman's forehead. All the miscellaneous was fine.
Mm-hmm.
The new editions of miscellaneous was definitely just Star Wars. We have
the new additions to miscellaneous were Coach Beard from Ted Lasso,
Yeah.
chilling
by
there,
the way-
and Mushu.
By the way, my parents are starting to watch that show. They love it.
Oh, Ted Lasso is fantastic.
I love it.
It's a great show.
Anyway, the Marvel is where it gets extreme.
Yeah, that's where we got the most new stuff.
Everything on there. Okay, Wanda, and then the 3 people up there were new. All the heroes. Okay, Black Panther, Doctor Strange, all of the Spider-Men,
And Ant-Man.
Yeah, we're not there.
Yep.
The entire front was not here.
Yep.
The entire this. Okay, from Wanda to Wanda, all these were not. No, you had Khonshu,
I had Khonshu.
and that was
Yep.
it. You didn't have MODOK, anything.
You can't really see the Khonshu or MODOK because they're behind.
They're right there on the sides.
Yeah.
They're behind Doctor Strange and Ultron. But
Yeah,
Ultron
they're
wasn't here. This Wanda wasn't here, and then most of these were here, besides a few like Captain America version,
Captain Carter.
Captain Carter
Carter.
version of North America. That probably is it. But a lot of those were new.
Mhm.
So anyway,
I've been doing this for a while.
We got 40 seconds left now, but
Yeah.
Arishem and Iron Man I got in January. And it makes it a huge decoration piece.
It does. It looks fantastic.
It looks awesome. And it was a big deal because I was like, dude, Airshem's like $70. No, it was no, I said Airsham was like $12 on Amazon. And they were costing me $25 at Jungle Gyms. Well, that Iron Man was $70 online, and they 25 at Home Gyms. I said, bro, $30 for what? A $50? About 50.
Mm-hmm.
But it was definitely a good deal.
Yeah.
It
sounds good.
I know. I really need to go back and see if they have any. On the way back to my house, I'm probably gonna scan and take pictures because they do have a very big pop collection.
They do, and it's great. I love it.
And since I'm getting a job, I'm probably gonna put a down payment. Like, hey, mom, I know I don't have money on me. Can I use Apple Pay real quick? I'll pay you back. I swear, I'm gonna get a job.
You will be able to pay people back, and it's gonna be great.
Shut up. I paid you back. Shut up. I paid you back. I paid lunch today.
He did.
It was like what, $30?
21.
21, but I tipped. So 24.
Yeah.
$24.
It's not bad.
For pizza and wings.
Shut up.
Anyway, this last segment, speaking of pops, though. Anyway, back to the story. The reason why he got me back into pops was because he said he had an Omega squad.
Well, that's not the reason why I got you into pops.
It got me.
I wanted you because I know you had some.
Yeah, very little.
And I was
had
like
6.
So, quick story.
Now you tell your
Just a
story.
little quick one. So, a couple years ago, me and Gordon, guest from Super Bowl episode, we were collecting pops for fun. We didn't have much. I had like 10, which isn't bad.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, my collection would beat yours. I was like, no, it won't.
Way.
There's no way you'd beat me. But he was beating me at the time. So we made this thing, we called it the Pop War, where we both had two sides of just like this huge war, multi-dimensional. And we just keep on getting more and more. We're like, this one's going to win. No, mine's going to win, whatever. He kind of dropped out a little.
Then I came in.
I just wanted to prepare myself for the worst in case I ever end up going to war against anybody else with pops, which I'd love to because
Which I don't think they will, seeing our collection.
There's a lot of people with a lot more than me.
I'd honestly put up a flyer in school. I'm like, hey, does anyone have over 50 pops? Challenge us.
You have over 50 Funko Pops? Let us know.
We'll kill you.
We'll go to war.
We'll go to war.
I had this stupid name for my team. Called them the Fennec Warriors.
Because Fennec Warriors.
Yeah. And I was like, it's a Fennec Kingdom. These are my Fennec Warriors.
Anyway.
These are my guys. And I recruited you.
Yeah.
Help me out.
On this table, we ranked I think I'm on here. You tell a story while I find a picture. Because that picture was phenomenal. It was my favorite.
So it was like right after I moved down here into the basement. We took all the pops off the shelf before we had all these, and we put them in order from least powerful, like just humans who can't do anything really, to most powerful gods and stuff. It was awesome. He incorporated his, which was the first time his collection combined with mine. And it's just, I love these things so much.
I don't remember how long it was.
It
It was quite a while.
It was not in April. So I moved.
No, I meant out of 2022, it was in just October-ish.
I'd say October-ish, yeah.
Maybe December, because I remember doing something Christmassy.
Well,
okay,
it was before the podcast started.
Here's Ohio State.
It was before we started the podcast when we did this.
I have guitar stuff. I have no idea. Don't mind us in podcast. This is what did I make?
Okay, he's gone through videos on his phone.
Oh my god, that was me playing Gojira.
I decided to split my team, my team of 100 into smaller groupings by power and stuff. So you send in the weak people first to assess how powerful these people are, and then you choose based off power who goes in next. So if it's super powerful, they have 2 Thors or whatever, send in the Omega squad. Because there's no way you're beating 2 Thors with just regular people. Like if I send in 3 Spider-Men to fight 2 Thors, the 2 Thors are gonna win. So I'd send in like Khonshu and Alien X and Scarlet Witch. Those Thors are done for. Like
You mean Dunthor?
they're done for. Not a chance for them.
If I got videos of you jumping on the bed.
Can you?
Where's the song? I'm hurrying.
Are you?
If you can see that. This is fun when it was the old setup.
Yeah, because we had a nice ramp down to my bed. Very fun.
Oh, it's gonna come back in normal frame. No, I'm trying to find it.
I don't think you have it
because
anymore.
my photos are zoomed out so much so I can actually like see it.
I don't think you have it anymore.
I do have it. I didn't get rid of it. It was an amazing picture.
Your mom might have gotten rid of it.
No, she does not delete my photos. I have a picture of when she found the bakers at Chipotle. Well, she saved the photo. Did we make the collection before or after the Queen's death?
That's a good question.
I think it was before.
I think it was after.
Yeah, here's my puzzle. Oh my god, where is that puzzle?
I don't know, dude. Okay, so I brought a little something to help us plan out our individual squads, and then we can do combined squads if we want to.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy. I'm surprised I did not look at this. Yeah. Anyway, it was this desk, and yeah, it was from head to toe. And at the time, his strongest was Khonshu.
Mm-hmm.
Now, hold on.
I still know who my strongest is.
I know, but I want to count real quick. Hold on, because I do believe Scarlet Witch can beat Khonshu.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
But I have one stronger.
Hold on. Roughly like 6 or 7 people now are stronger than Khonshu.
Mm-hmm.
It's nuts. Actually, 8.
Yeah, so I got us these papers.
He has his Omega Squad. I'm gonna make mine out of the ones we have.
We write down our Omega squads.
How many members do you think should be for each? I think there should be roughly 5 because that makes up like the Power Rangers have 5. They have 6. I think they had 6.
I think they had 6.
Yellow, pink, red, green, blue,
white.
That was the special. So 5 makes sense because it's like
if we're doing 5, then that's easy.
I know there should be 5,
but then we had to do our collective. Like we are challenged to war. We go as a collective group.
Okay, yeah. Our individual and then collective.
Our collective.
Okay, collective. Let's have like 8. No, 9. You want to make it odd so there's a middle person who leads.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it is. All right, so
put
my collection.
Pop squads. I always thought about like you need a place to lay low, which I thought was so funny. I was like, I have places.
Make 3 squads: the send in, the backup, this Omega.
So there's the test the waters. So like
Omega.
So
backup.
Omega squad.
Backup, and then water testers. 5 for each, and then we'll do collective on the back of the 3. All right, we're gonna bring them out. We are gonna put back our.
I did mine a little differently.
Alpha squad. Oh yeah.
Omega, Alpha, Beta. Beta is the sentiment test of waters.
I'm the country word who just puts backup and water testers.
You kept Omega though.
Yeah, Omega's cool.
Omega sounds cool, but we gotta test the waters, backup.
Okay. Let's do water testers real quick.
All right.
I'm gonna move let's move these real quick because we're gonna be moving up around. I'm sorry if the mic. We're gonna move the mic a little bit forward just so you guys can hear us.
Yeah, because we did get a complaint or two.
They're like, why do you hear it? We are eventually gonna get.
We can barely hear you guys.
We're gonna get hookup mics.
We will. This season we're gonna have mics to hook up.
Okay,
eventually.
these are people who aren't that strong. I'm gonna get on my knees.
Me too.
These are people who aren't that strong, but can like look out, see somebody, and maybe can survive one of the strongest hits and report back.
Mhm.
So, this might be a little bit of a quiet section, but we're just gonna be looking.
I mean, I'm gonna try to talk
Yeah,
through my
I'm gonna be like, yeah.
choices.
Okay. Yeah.
You don't have a lot of choices for you. I have so many choices.
I know. I don't think I have. I have 5 for each, and then a little bit extra.
right.
But yeah, I got my first one. My first member of my water testers is my Demogorgon. He's strong enough, but he definitely will not survive a lot. But he can be. He's very fast. So
He's fast.
If he sees like Alien X on a planet, he's like,
I'm out.
starts running. Yeah, he's one of mine.
All right. Let me
We'll go in order.
let me put in my first for my beta squad. The Flash. Now it's season 1 CW Flash. So he's not the fastest and he's not the strongest he is ever. But he'll get in there fast, assess the situation before anybody actually realizes he's there.
I'm looking at this. This is going to be a long episode. We are already at 40 minutes.
We're fine.
This is going to be over an hour. So never mind.
I was going to write it down.
Yeah, I'm going to write that down.
Flash CW season 1.
All right.
All right, go ahead, pick your.
I'm going to look at this. Another guy who's also strong, but again, it's like.
You're putting him in your test of waters?
He has the force.
I know, but you're putting him in test of waters.
Oh, I have people who are a lot stronger.
I know, but still.
Look, I have faith. You know what? Hold on. Let me look. Let me scan. Yeah, you know what? You're right. I have another reason. I'm looking at it. We have.
I figured you'd choose him.
Don Cheadle. He's good again, but he's got communication. He's got scanners, and he's not that strong though. This is Civil War though, so he's got his.
It's before he was paralyzed too.
Yeah, he can walk.
Yeah.
If he's walking into Xavier X, he can brag.
Yeah.
Professor X.
Xavier X. Believe my next choice. So only for testing the waters. Like they can hold their own, but their main thing is
die
to.
soon.
We don't want them around the whole time. We just want them to assess the situations, which is fair. We have to have somebody assessing situations and stuff. So,
yeah, you have such a better backup.
Ghost from Call of Duty. Because I feel like that's a fair.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. All right.
It's kind of tough.
It is tough, but
like I know you don't have many options, which
enough.
makes it slightly easier for you.
But
like literally, I have like 120 something that I have to like mentally go through.
No.
Like, is this one good? Is that one good?
More than I thought I did. So it's like, okay, this is for this battle. It's on Earth,
and
it can be random. So
yeah, anyway, random place on Earth.
I'm going Mama Alien.
That's a part of your water testers?
Yes, because I know she's supposed to be like the final boss, but if you're facing an intergalactic being, they're not going to send. They're not first. They're going to send in their water testers. She can reproduce and make baby aliens that could be even beginner water testers.
I would expect you to put her on your at least backup.
I have way better people.
Okay.
I'm gonna put X alien, not Alien X. There's a difference. Keep looking, buddy boy.
It's tough.
When we do Omega Squad, you must go to the weakest version of the Omega Squad, and then your final person is your strongest.
What do you mean?
Like
you start off weak, and then your fifth one is
your strongest.
The strongest one. All right, I already know who my strongest one is.
Same.
Think Oh, this is a tough one. Ah, Reiki.
Wookie.
Cassian Andor. He has his own show. Haven't seen it, but
I saw half of one episode and then I got tired.
apparently it's really good.
I know.
I was thinking about watching it, but I just finished most recent episode. Not the most recent episode. Episode 30 of Mandalorian,
Okay,
which is good. It's
Isn't
good.
it the short one?
It's not short. No.
Is it the one where
Spoiler alert.
um
They're on Mandalore.
I know that.
No, they're not on Mandalore. They're on that one planet with the
they're-
Mandalorians.
Yeah, is it where they save it from the dragon?
Yeah.
babies? Okay, I just watched that, yeah. So you're caught up. I'm gonna watch the fourth one today.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it later.
Ooh,
At some point.
This is tricky. This is tricky.
Tricky.
Tricky. Come on. Please do rock.
Sorry for awkward silences.
It is gonna be awkward because I don't know.
Here, I'm just
okay.
gonna have my chair here so I can just sit down.
The king himself.
That's in your backup?
My water. This is my water tester, bro.
Oh, your water testers?
Okay, I'm not basing it off ability. I'm barely basing it off abilities. I'm just basing it off the fact about like strength. He's a runner. He's super smart, and he has a kingdom. I understand he might send his soldiers, but that's precisely why he can send his soldiers, including himself, inform the kingdom, inform Wakanda, and then they can send something out to like outer space or something.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my fourth.
All right, I already made my decision. I was thinking about it while you were talking because I wasn't really listening to you.
Of course you were.
Black Manta. Because if he needs to, he could retreat to the waters, but he also has his super laser thing from his eyes. Probably know what I'm talking about, but whatever.
And then my final water tester is going to be Venomized Iron Man. Very similar traits as War Machine, but the thing is, he's probably going to be the only one that's going to really survive and come back.
Mm-hmm.
Because if someone if they use fire, he's dead. He's only got one layer. Fire and maybe he might die. He's going to get he's going to get cancer and die. He can have fire,
Jesus
but he's gonna have fire, but he's gonna have another layer. So I'm picking Venomized Iron Man.
Okay, well, I have my final pick. What? Swamp Fire.
That's good.
I feel like he can't die. Like, he actually cannot die.
He can get severely weak. But
Yeah, but he can't die.
Yeah. All right. For this experiment, we're then going to put these to the side because we need room.
Mm-hmm.
So this is our back. Okay. Out of these, who do you think would win?
What do you mean?
Like if these went up against each other, because that's what they're for. They're testing the waters.
Back up against backup?
No, this is waters versus waters. This
Beta
is,
versus beta?
yeah.
All right, I like using
Your terms.
That
for
better.
Fun. Yeah. Okay. Beta versus beta. Let's see. Okay.
Well, I mean, I got an easy ticket out.
Ooh. Flash. Okay. The only person who could probably get out to that speed is I guess through future, but this isn't futuristic. So yeah, that's the only way he'd run. But
And then water. Got a sharpshooter.
yeah. Okay.
I got a
shooter. Okay.
Kind of close-up shooter.
I have a
And then I have an immortal swamp being.
I have a indestructible suit.
Mm-hmm.
So useless. He can phase.
Yeah, you can face through the suit and break it.
But okay. Ooh, I have a question. Since he can phase and go through stuff, can he phase through light?
Can he phase through light?
Yeah.
Oh, he's faster than light.
CW1. That's season 1. Actually, he can't phase. I don't think he phases in the first season.
I don't think he does either. I think he At the end of it, probably.
But that's
Because he sees Reverse Flash do the,
yeah, but
you know?
but so theoretically, he can't die. This is
He's your strongest one on your team
yeah, but
right there.
no matter what, he can't get hit. If he gets hit by the Flash, vibranium, this technology is far more than just that metal. It's like microscopic vibranium,
It also takes
everything, and then puts it back.
it
So
gains energy from kinetic energy. So if the Flash hits it at a super speed, then the kinetic energy will just bounce
Shoots it
off
back.
right back at the Flash. So backup versus backup, my team would lose.
yes,
I do like my team though.
I like my team though. Okay, yeah, he would probably die. Yeah, or fire. Okay, he would
He
most
has
no,
guns.
he'd kill him. He'd kill him. War Machine would probably go after, and or my mother would probably go after that one. It'd be Venomized Iron Man versus Smallfire. He'd probably lose Venom, but Iron Man's underneath and would shoot. So my backup would win.
Yeah, but
Not my backup, water testers. A beta would win. I'm gonna put these babies to the side. I'm putting Black Panther. He's very sensitive, so I don't want him falling over. This is gonna be definitely over an hour.
yeah, I was expecting it to be.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted it to be.
Yeah, I guess so. It's either like you either want it really short,
Like if it's a
or
special
long,
or something.
or long.
Or super long.
Okay, now we're with backup. These people can win a fight.
Alpha.
Or backup.
Alpha.
Okay, these are the people that they're gonna win a fight. They're gonna win.
Yeah, they can definitely win. They're just not the strongest
They're
ones.
not the strongest. So for my number one, I know I was gonna put him on my beta, but Luke. This is with Grogu.
But Grogu's not incredibly strong. At
But
that
he's
point.
still, but he can have force. But he can sense everything possibly in the galaxy, and can sense where they are. And this is the strongest Luke.
Mhm.
This is probably one of the strongest characters in Star Wars.
Yes.
So my
turn.
Okay, my turn.
Gotta start off pretty strong here. Ant-Man from Quantumania.
Ooh, I have a question.
The one that went.
Since
you know,
it was so cool. I know.
This is the one that's Kang! That's that one.
My daughter.
Yeah, that's that one.
We got him about an hour and a half ago.
Mm-hmm.
So my question is, since he can force choke just like his father, can he feels everything, including microscopic stuff. The force is the way of life.
Yeah.
And he can theoretically feel quantum things.
I guess.
So he could theoretically choke or smush microscopic
I feel like with the strategy that Scott would go with, I feel like he'd just go big.
That would be it.
That would be his best strategy.
You did see Darth Vader block Obi-Wan's blast off. He was about to lift off and go into hyperspeed.
Yeah.
And then Darth Vader just went, no. Like, he's as strong as that.
Mm-hmm.
He's able to channel that. He's so strong. So I think big one, he would just go like
I
this.
think that's a solid option, though.
It's so solid. It'd be a great fight, but I think, I don't know. It might tire him out. Who knows? They might draw because of just how tired one might get. Whew. All right. This is definitely a winner because he has not full access, but this is No Way Home. He can erase memories if they're in the circle.
Yeah.
So he might just have to like force you to go to sleep and then bring you.
Or Luke just goes push into the circle. Bang.
Then he goes, all right, you are now going to not remember who you are. So Doctor Strange.
You will forget you have powers and you will go home. Go home, go bed.
Definitely a game changer. These two, again, they're going to win matches. They're going to win many. They're like, okay, this is like the NFL team you get, and then Omega's like your fantasy football team. They're going to win every game. These are going to win some. They're going to get you to the playoffs. That's all I'll say. In football terms, you're not okay. These will get you to the playoffs.
All right, my number 2. Sub-Zero. Like this squad, fantastic. I love it already.
Doctor Strange could probably destroy Sub-Zero.
I know, but Sub-Zero, like I think this is the one.
He could.
This is from the most recent Mortal Kombat game, where like he literally like turns himself into ice, and you could break the ice, and then he'd appear up somewhere else. And
Yeah.
pull out the little ice hammer. Just,
He,
you know?
he walks. No, Luke walks up to him as solid ice and just goes, melts him away, just like.
Then Sub-Zero just behind.
Yeah. You probably just go. He would
Icicle straight through the brain.
He would feel that. This guy literally could just put a heat spell. Fire everywhere. Okay,
It's fine.
next one.
So who's your next Bad Larry?
Bad Larry.
Bad Larry.
Who would you call him Larry?
Bad Larry.
Jamie Foxx's Electro. He's gotten
On your Alpha Squad? Oh, because he has the arc reactor too.
This is arc reactor, but this is theoretical, but this is strongest. This is basically strongest Electro. He has arc reactor. Electro has gotten so big in the comics, where he's literally become a giant piece of electricity. He is full of electrons.
Mm-hmm.
So nothing can physically stab him. Ice can't do crap. Even if he was water, he himself would get electrocuted. Ant-Man probably taken out by Luke.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely giant Electro. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Those are.
Captain America with Mjolnir.
Indirectly.
Because that probably Steve at his strongest.
Oh yeah.
Also, while you were talking, I was thinking about this. I spelled Mjolnir wrong. I don't care.
Mjolnir.
So with Electro controlling lightning, what else can control lightning? Mjolnir can control lightning
Mm-hmm.
more than an arc reactor and a dude who got bitten by electric eels.
He's a mutant.
No, he's a mutate, not a mutant.
Okay.
So-
okay. Mjolnir does give you the powers, but I don't know. Cap doesn't.
That'll be a
Thor.
fun. That'd be an
Thor,
awesome fight.
yes. I still think he'd beat Cap.
I'd love to see that fight though.
Thor would win. He has more power.
He's definitely going on my Alpha Squad. Easy.
But okay, yeah, he would beat Cap. But if Thor has way more control of literally lightning. He's literally the god of thunder and lightning.
Mhm.
He would beat Electro then. But you have that Thor. But that Thor doesn't.
That's Thor with Stormbreaker.
But he's theoretically fat.
Yeah,
That's not
theoretically.
That's not fat.
That's concept art. One.
Okay. I'm going with another one. This is good Doc Ock because he has.
Control. Does he have control? What color are the bulbs?
They're red,
Oh, so he does not have control.
but this is still with this is with the
Because when he has control, it's blue light.
yeah, but
When he doesn't have
I don't
control,
remember there
it's red.
being red light on the outside. I only remember that with the
Nano.
nano.
Tech. Yeah,
But
that's the one. So he's
no
evil.
with nano.
he's evil.
He had nano at the end of No Way Home.
No, he didn't. Because he gave it back to Peter.
No, he just took it off. He didn't have the
No,
suit.
he gave it back to him.
Yeah.
Because he put it onto the.
He's stronger. Okay,
Red and black
He's
suit,
stronger.
let's give it the
He's
integrated
stronger.
suit.
He's stronger under control arms.
Yes.
So he's just strong.
Write that in.
What?
Write it in.
Right.
Write it in.
He's probably my weakest out of mine, but he's stronger out of anybody in the all that.
Mm-hmm. My next choice, Ben Hargreaves from Umbrella Academy. Literally, he's dead, but he has like a kraken inside of him, which is awesome. I already thought out my last person. Who's gonna lead my Alpha Squad?
All right.
I'll let you think.
Okay. The
What
guy
you
who is gonna lead my Alpha Squad.
Mm-hmm. He's a leader.
Okay, he's my strongest, only because I have more pops, but they aren't strong enough to be on all, other than them, or they just don't have the chemistry.
Mhm.
But um, he's my strongest on this team, but he's not strong enough to be on my Omega.
Yes.
So who's leading it is Gold.
He's not strong enough to be on your Omega.
I'm thinking about it. No, okay. Gold Thor is technically one of the strong. It's not the
Oh,
strongest.
I see
Thor.
exactly what you're doing.
He's not the strongest.
I literally saw the
Yeah,
exact
I was
thing you're
counting.
doing.
I was counting.
Okay.
So he's not the strongest. He is strong enough to fight a Celestial,
Mhm.
but not the top.
Okay.
He's not the strongest Thor, but Gold Thor is like one of the strongest.
Mhm.
He cannot beat Wanda.
No.
Because, yeah, but he would definitely be the strongest on my Alpha team. Because he has, in him, Tang up. Biggest lightning source. He probably could just go in the Mjolnir and go and zap anybody. He could be. Okay, I'd team up
He's
this.
dead.
What?
He's dead. What's Steven gonna do?
Watch your spirits, dog.
I don't care.
All right, pick your fifth person. Pick your fifth person.
Easy.
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 Okay.
80s Superman.
Okay.
Now the question is, in the 80s, was Superman still weak to magic?
Mhm.
He was?
Mhm.
I'm gonna look that up.
It's in the comics. Is it not in the comics?
It was, and then they got rid of it
Well,
as a weakness because they thought it was stupid.
That's basically what it is. Then Superman could fight woo people. Actually, technically, Thor has magic. There are certain Thors who use magic.
Yeah.
So, he's goner. He's a goner. Hurry.
So he first started being weak
Right.
to magic
So-
in the 60s, but they took it away.
When? When?
I don't know.
No, he's allergic to magic. Sorry to say.
I think they took it away in the
I'm sorry.
70s.
He's allergic to magic. I'm so sorry.
I don't know. He might be weak to magic.
I'm so sorry. He's gonna.
I'm not 100% on that.
Okay, so in the last one we paired up who would fight who,
Mhm.
and mine came out a little bit victorious.
Just a little.
My Thor is definitely going against that Superman.
Oh,
And
I'd love to see that fight.
put up a fight. There's already fights between normal Thor. This is Golden Thor.
Golden Thor versus like peak comic book Superman.
It'd be a strong fight because
I'd love that fight.
he's theory. I mean, okay, did Odin? I know he said Odin said the gods do die.
Yeah, gods
But-
do die. Yeah.
I know, but Kryptonians, they don't live forever.
I know they don't live forever.
So they both have
His
their
main weakness is kryptonite,
yeah, and,
which none of y'all peoples have.
but he does have magic. That Thor does use some kind of magic.
For like
So-
Bifrost and stuff.
So it'd be an edge.
So
These two.
Superman versus Thor.
Okay, then
Ooh,
easily-
Doc Ock versus Ben Hargreaves.
he'd win. Yes, he has spirits. He has a freaking the book.
I said Doc Ock.
No, not Doc Ock.
Doc Ock
Just
versus
because they have
Ben.
4 arms. No,
Yeah, I
shut
think that'd
up.
be funny.
No, I heard Doc, and then my mind blurred out. No.
Doctor Strange. No.
Doc Ock Strange. Doc Ock Strange. No,
Doctor
Doctor Strange.
Strange.
Literally,
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
No, Doctor Strange literally talks to spirits. He moved the dead. This is not too long after Multiverse of Madness.
No, that's before Multiverse of Madness.
I said not too long. Not too.
You said not too long after.
not too long before.
That's before.
This is not too long before. So he has the
Like a month or
same-
two.
Yeah, literally, not too much. So he literally has the exact same abilities
Mhm.
to conjure the dead and beat his butt. So then that leaves Luke. Luke would most likely it's hard because I have these two. So okay, Electro versus Cap, and I kind of think this one wins because he doesn't have full control. It'd be a fight. It'd be like these two. It kind of be almost like a draw. Okay,
I can see
I'd
that.
say these fights, these alpha and beta are for who can stall, so where one can win and get away until the next team. This one, Black Panther, he wins.
I feel like the person who could stall the most out of most groups would either be Doctor Strange or Scott,
He should be big though entirely.
because he'd be big,
But he honestly would just.
and people focus on the biggest target. Like if you look at a
Yeah,
thing and
here's
like
my-
it's a bunch of small people and then a big target,
Okay,
your
here's
eyes go directly towards the big target.
Here's
We got to
my-
take him
yeah,
out first.
Here's my thing. Okay, so you can't be okay. So Scott can only go so small as an ant
Yes.
because before that, then he can't even attack you. He can't go subatomic enough. I mean, but it would be enough. So I would probably pair them and them. It'd be a fight. Them, him and him, him and him. That leaves. I want
Luke,
I want
Doc Ock,
I want Doc Ock.
Sub-Zero.
I want Doc
Ant-Man.
Ock to face Ant-Man.
Okay, so
'Cause if
Luke
he's-
versus Sub-Zero.
I want what? Yeah, but I feel like Doc Ock, with the control of these, they censor everything. They saw Spider-Man punching and they instantly grabbed his wrist. He's that fast. And he also has the intelligence. They have intelligence like an octopus. They have
Mhm.
fast intelligence like an ant. They share like intelligences and IQs of similar animals. So if Scott tried to attack, if he's big, he might beat him. But if he's small, he's going to be small enough and go.
Yeah.
So if it's big,
I feel like smart move. Scott go big.
But
big or
again,
go
it
home.
would probably. I don't know the strength. I might go bigger. No way.
Go big or Spider-Man No Way Home.
Go big or go homecoming. And then
Go to
it would be Luke versus Sub-Zero. It would honestly be a big fight. Okay, out of all these who are
I
gonna,
love these fights.
out of all these who are going to win, easily he'd be the first one to finish. Because he has his spirits. Literally beforehand goes like this. Spiritual field, kills all of them around him, and then just goes in the undead and kills him. So all of them would win. All of them would still be fighting, but he would then go, okay, this is too much of a fight. I'm going to warn the Omega Squad. Okay.
Now these squads get put off
So this,
to the side for the Omegas.
I do want to leave these guys. I want to leave my coat. And then I feel like a good war would be all these characters face against each other.
I'd win.
What? No, I don't. This is okay. This is where it's not gonna go crazy. My least strongest Omega character.
See, I might go strongest first
That's
for one reason.
right.
You know who my strongest
I
is.
know why though.
He can't control himself. So we'd have to have somebody else intervene to be able to.
What?
You know what I mean?
No.
I'll talk about it.
No.
later.
Leave him last.
I'll leave him last, but I will discuss it.
Okay. My least strongest. This is gonna sound insane, but going with Kang.
That's insane.
That's insane. Okay. He has so much power. But in normal, he has like energy blasters and his strength is immense. He does not scar at all.
Mhm.
He scarred once, but I think that was, I don't even know. I do want to ask where he got his face scars.
Well, he lost to that guy.
That was with Tech though. He
to
lost to him because he had Hank, Hope, Janet, and Peanut.
Cassie.
Cassie, yes. That was it. And he had Tech. Just him?
Cassie. Oh yeah.
Just him, Kang would definitely be he has an entire empire. And that's not Kang like rules the entire multiverse. Kang.
Did you write that down?
I will. We can finish my talking.
I don't
Dude.
care.
That's my least strongest out of my thing. He definitely could still be Thor.
Yeah.
Like old Thor, but he's out of all of them, he's not my strongest.
Now it's my turn.
Who's your weakest out of the Omega Squad? Let's keep this going.
That's a good
I don't want this
question.
to be the longest episode.
It definitely won't be.
Okay, well, you have 6 minutes until it will be.
Nope, that's not true.
What was the finale was what? An hour and what?
39.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
Ooh, that's tough.
Come on, buddy pal.
Shut up.
Oh man. Oh, I'd like to. Hold on.
Do you want to swap yours out?
I want to swap one of my people in my beginners.
Go ahead, because I'm still trying to think.
Okay, I'm gonna switch out Luke. And it's theoretical, but I still think King is stronger than Infinity Gauntlet Tony. Because he died. King would take the Infinity Gauntlet and go boom.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm putting an Infinity Gauntlet Tony for my alpha team in replace of in my water testers. No, he's in my he's in my backup.
Mhm. Okay. I think I made my decision.
Okay, who's your weakest person? Remember. Oh really?
Dark Phoenix. Because
Really?
the Phoenix Force is insanely powerful.
Well, I know.
Like, literally killed like half the whole entire Marvel universe.
I know. Well, so did this man did.
I know.
That would be a fair fight. I'm not saying he's going to go up against her, but he definitely could do a fight.
So that's my least strong.
I need to Google
person.
something real quick because I want to make my facts real good. Hold
I
on.
just have to think of who's next. So I know who my top ones are. Oh. Are we including the big guys?
Mhm.
We are?
Mhm.
Okay, well. Is he one of my strongest? He's strong. But is he one of the strongest? You know what I mean?
But yeah, I gotta look at this real quick. This is just debating on who's fourth or third.
Oh, I guess I'm not gonna include big guy.
Yeah, I know. I was like, dude, there's literally a guy at the bottom who's
Mm-hmm.
probably second.
Oh, he's not gonna be my second.
Is he third?
I don't know.
Who could be? Who's no one in your?
Actually, I think he's
second.
one.
He's second.
He's third.
Who is second?
He's third. Well, you're gonna see who's second.
Okay. Who do you think is stronger? I have my opinions. Only Arishem or Wanda?
Depends on which one. You only have one
Okay,
Wanda.
this is fourth. She's not Omega. She doesn't have control of the book. But
that's her in Endgame.
But
she went like hand in hand with Thanos.
But she could beat Thanos. She beat Thanos.
Oh yeah, if Thanos couldn't say
raining
fire, then
oh yeah, she easily could have beat him.
Endgame would have been done fast.
These two. This is literally.
I'd love to see that fight.
Oh my god, girl. Just. Yeah, it'd be great.
Super strong ones too. All right, my next choice is a very interesting one, but it fits perfectly in here.
Really?
Red Death.
Really?
Yeah. He is the second fastest speedster of all time.
And then Kid Flash is first.
And then Wally West is first.
I would think Red Death would be second fastest.
Oh, he definitely is. Because it's, one, Bruce Wayne's intelligence.
Yeah.
And fighting skills.
And money.
Plus
Barry
Allen's a little bit of Wally West at that time's speed.
Okay. Yeah. I don't understand how Wally West makes the fastest though. I still don't get it.
Because he has the highest connection to the Speed Force.
How?
I don't know.
But like Barry, when his father is technically a variant at that point. Because if you think, I don't know. I don't want to be like, hey, technically Jay is Barry's father, but
with the show, that's how they did it.
he's a variant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In the comics,
No, I know, but
this is like comic.
that's why I'm saying.
Because the show version of this is god awful. Nobody wants to talk about it because it's terrible.
Before that, it was good.
He is so incredibly strong.
Okay, that's why I was saying. Barry Allen
Love him.
is faster than Wally West in the CW
Mm-hmm.
because he has the channel with his father variantly. He was stronger than Zoom. He beat his own self. Savitar. Savitar was the fastest person in that time.
Yeah.
And he beat him. He was faster than him.
Well, Godspeed's faster.
He beat Godspeed.
Yeah.
He was faster than him.
But Red Death is a
I don't know.
completely
I'm
different
I'm
situation.
gonna have to watch. Anyway.
Don't watch the Red Death on CW.
I have to catch up. I thought like 2 seasons.
I'm not. I stopped watching.
You should watch Gotham.
I'm tired of it.
You should watch Gotham.
No.
Okay.
All right, pick your next
Now,
person.
This is gonna be hard to fit him on, but Erisham. He is the
Ohio State University.
Ohio State. What you mean?
The Ohio State University.
No, he is barely stronger than Wanda.
He created Earth.
He created so many planets.
Yeah, I know, but he created Earth. I know that for a fact.
I know, but the only time Wanda won was when it was her strongest form, and the only time he won was like with versus strongest Wanda was something with Aya of Agamotto. But this is not strong as her. He has created multiple Celestials and multiple Eternals who could destroy her.
Mm-hmm.
So he is definitely up there.
Cool.
Pick your third. I'm excited to see your second because I might hysterically laugh like, yeah, you
Trigon. The demon god, pretty much. Could take down Erisham
A fight.
very easily.
A fight. Well, look at it.
Trigon is so powerful. So powerful.
I don't know. I don't know.
So powerful. Oh my god. Dude's a legend. I look up to Trigon.
Hold on. Yeah, they do say he's stronger than Galactus.
He is. And Galactus is a celestial being. So if he's stronger than Galactus, then he's stronger than every other celestial.
Okay, one guy who could beat Trigon. Ghost Rider. You don't have him. If there's a cool looking pop,
They do have a cool looking one. I'm just broke.
I like Nick Cage. Doctor Doom, and then
Well, where is he gonna go?
Doctor Doom's there, and then
Yeah, we're gonna have to get more.
no, the extra. The extra would be Ghost Rider.
You're right, because we would need another one.
I know.
Shut
But
up.
Ghost Rider is an anti-hero who's amazingly strong.
Yes, yeah.
He'd probably be. He
Ooh,
definitely.
Cosmic Ghost Rider is awesome too.
Okay.
You know who Cosmic Ghost Rider is? Punisher turns into Ghost Rider and then raises a baby Thanos to be Punisher.
Okay, that's so. Okay.
It is hilarious.
My second strongest. Oh, I know who your second strongest is. All right.
Do you?
Infinity Ultron. People argue he's the best and strongest. But I have one person who's stronger than him because he defeated him with a ball.
Mm-hmm.
But he'd easily destroy Trigon. Without doubt. He has destroyed.
Oh, that'd be a great fight.
He
Though.
destroyed galaxies. Destroyed them.
I know,
He
but I'd love
literally
to
can
see
go
that.
into hell. Hell is not a universe. It's a galaxy. It's basically a dimension. Ate it. With Trigon in it.
Trigon put out a big fight.
He
with
has the
Darkseid,
Soul
and that
Stone.
was Awesome.
He has the Soul Stone. He basically holds the stone. He could beat the devil. He could beat Lucifer.
Well, yeah.
Lucifer's stronger than Trigon. Because he works for Lucifer.
Okay.
So I'm saying I
Okay.
win that round.
My turn.
Yes.
Number 2.
I know you're grabbing. I looked at her and I was like, ooh. I don't get it. Thank you. I was like, what are you doing? I was like, what?
Wander from Multiverse of Madness.
With that book, yeah.
With Darkhold, she's officially the Scarlet Witch.
Mm-hmm.
So powerful.
Yeah. Did she get the Darkhold during
WandaVision?
because it was in Agatha's basement. She goes, oopsie. Which
Mom.
mom? Which mom? Okay.
Yeah, she's mom.
Okay, you want to do this at the exact same time? Because I don't want to be like, hey, I got my guy. And then you're like,
It's stronger.
my guy's stronger.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Oh, dang it.
Okay, go
You
grab
got me good.
Grab your guy. Know where your guy is. Okay. I don't know why I'm gonna go head to the beers. Okay. Our leaders of the Omega Squad. Yeah, I'm gonna get my chair. Our leaders of the Omega Squad are 4, 3, 2, 1.
This would be an awesome fight.
This would be outstanding.
Oh my god, destroying
Okay.
universes.
Now give me
So,
give me
For those listening, Alien X,
They don't have a pop of him.
who's
so
very
they're-
crusty on the back of the head.
What happened? The paint.
The paint's chipping off.
Dude,
It's fine. It's fine. Nobody looks at the back. Nope. Nobody's gonna look at the back. Painted this myself.
This is Supreme Doctor Strange. He's the strongest character. He talked to the Watcher and probably could beat him in a fight. He enclosed Infinity Ultron in a ball of whatever matter of something, dark matter or whatever. He's multi-universal.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, so is Alien X, but
Not really.
yeah, he is.
He moved, but he doesn't have like as much powers.
Did you not watch that one special with me?
I did, but
yeah,
like,
no, he went to other universes and killed each Ben 10 in
I
that
took
universe
that-
and
took
took
their
their Omnitrix.
I know, but when
To
he,
get-
when he
become more
talks,
powerful.
when he goes to Mother and Father,
They're not Mother and
I
Father.
call him Mother and Father. I know they're what, Rage and
God of Chaos and God of Compassion.
yeah, but they're only in
Awesome.
each, but they're only in each universe.
I know, but he doesn't have to talk to them. If he gains complete control of Alien X, he
But
doesn't need
what?
them.
I
Which is why I have her.
why to block out them.
She can probably go in there and kill them.
Okay, he's gonna give up his Infinity Stones to Doctor Strange.
He wouldn't do that.
He would. They're on a team. I'm not making them. Yeah, you think she was gonna give him powers or help him out? No,
She probably would if it's up to it.
no.
Be like, if
No,
it benefits us.
I'm not gonna give you your kids.
Oh, he could definitely give her kids. That's not what I mean. He has the ability to create or help her use her power completely to
life.
create.
He can create life.
He's stupid.
No, he's not.
He has an ugly looking goatee.
Okay, fine. Here,
I
we
will
are.
throw him off a bridge.
No,
Yeah.
I will throw him. He's not even a real pop.
Don't do that.
I don't do that.
Why would you do that?
Okay. Here's my fight. I would give this. This is hard to even who's going to match up who. So we clearly know that these two match up. These two match up. And probably go into a universal battle that will last forever. Just like how
Because both of them can reset universes.
they just reset time over and over again.
Mhm.
Just over.
I've come to
over.
bargain. I've come to bargain.
Wait, you did? No, I didn't. No, you did. I didn't. No.
Did you come to bargain?
Oh,
Yes,
what,
I did.
What is bargain? They just erase each other's memories. Like, oh,
I see space.
they would just no. I feel like they'd just be like, stop, and then just go. Also, yeah. But he would beat her.
Yeah, but that's not the fight.
But I know. But
It's
like,
these two, which
but-
I would love
okay.
to see that fight because that'd be funny.
I know. Here's one. I kill her before she gets rid of God and Goddess.
Oh no, I'd have her do that before the fight.
Before the fight, I'd give him.
Yeah, it'd be like, we need to send in the Omega Squad. Wanda, kill Chaos and Compassion.
Okay. Hey, Ultron, give
Who's Ultron going up against?
What? Okay.
Who are you putting Ultron against?
That's my names. I don't know.
No. One fight I would like to see is Trigon versus Arishem.
I know. They would honestly. Again, these fights are like they go on forever and ever and over and ever
And over and ever.
and
And over and
and
ever.
over and over and ever. Okay, I definitely still think female versus female.
Wanda versus Phoenix.
They would just go King versus Red.
Red Death. That'd be awesome. Red Death would win.
I'm gonna look this up. This is another thing. Like we're going back and forth of just like Googling.
Got to make this quick.
Hold on, quick. Red Death versus King.
I think Red Death would win because King can time travel.
Wait, hold on.
So could Red Death.
This is King and Darkseid. Okay.
Red Death could beat Darkseid
Hold on.
easily. Trigon can beat Darkseid. He literally has beaten Darkseid. I saw it with my 2 eyes.
Where?
Apocalypse. I was at Apocalypse. I saw those two fighting, and Trigon won. I was there. I see things. I'm more powerful than Alien X. I combined all these universes by hand.
You painted a white dude.
I combined all these universes by hand.
Versus.
I had Marvel ones, and I was like,
let's just put Doctor.
I want more. Like Star Wars, DC, Ben 10. Anything I want.
Come on.
Is here. I add more, take away.
Stop. I'm so sorry that this is taking forever. I'm clicking that X. Okay, that's no. Got it. Since if you can do stuff before the battle, I'm gonna give King a super speed spell.
Okay.
That will make
Red
him
Death is still winning.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No. I could make him literally just saw the guy. He goes, Doctor Strange will put a spell on himself and make it fast. King, with the speed he has and intelligence, King is smarter than Bruce Banner.
Well, yeah, Bruce Banner, but what about Bruce Wayne?
That both. Probably combined. He made more subatomic stuff. He made that ball. He made that ball. That ball was like the center of
Bruce
light.
could make that.
No.
He just has to have the materials.
He went time travel. He didn't know what he was doing. King knew
That's
what
a different
she was doing.
Bruce.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's Bruce with Hulk. He should be smarter. No. Doctor Strange is going to give King super speed.
Okay.
He's going to win.
I'm winning.
I'm winning.
I'm winning.
These two would go on forever. Arishem and Trigon would go on forever.
Mm-hmm.
Infinity. Okay, these two, I know he would beat her. Yes, he literally has the reality stone.
No, I just realized something that would make Wanda.
Okay.
That's Vision.
Hey, what's up, girl? No, he goes. No,
What would be like?
Goes, no.
Viz?
She's starting to fight. Yeah, stop. No, she's starting to fight him. He goes. He reads her mind through the space mind stone and goes, "Oh," takes off the armor and goes, "Wanda."
Or he just lifts up the
Ultron
like plate.
Wanda, and then she goes, kills her.
Then I come in and punch him. Me being the ultra powerful being I am.
You know this. I also did this.
I am multi-dimensional.
What?
I create universes and destroy
them.
them.
I should have just realized. I can just grab another god and goddess.
Well, not for him.
What? They will still have the powers and go, you're done.
What do you think you're doing here, Benjamin?
Oh, God, Ben's out of control. That's all it would. That's all it would take. I win. Yeah. Literally kills her so she can't kill any more god and goddesses. I teleport out of time, in space, reality, another universe, goes, you might want to come with me. Comes with me.
Just come with me real quick.
Pauses the powers, stabs Ben before he can even use anything more.
Oh, he's super strong and
Form, but no,
without.
But he could grab God and Goddess and still be in the interview because those two talking to Ben, and he'd be in there in between them, like, "Are you done? Are you done?
You call it quits?
I've come to bargain."
I see you're 15, so I'm not gonna kill you.
But I'm gonna put you in labor camp.
But you want to stop trying to fight me here, kid? Okay.
But we'll wrap this up and then end it because this is.
Yeah, we need to do our combined and then
I think we should
Just end it.
end it once this, because this stupid time thingy is in every 30 minutes, and it's about to end, and I think it's really, really stupid.
Yeah.
Even this thing just lagged. You don't know. I'm going to tell you right now. We just started it, and then the laptop froze.
Yeah, so we have to close.
So this is our second time recording part 4. Anyway, this is it. We don't want this going over. We're going to do the finish part in part 2.
Maybe.
Episode 2. Or we will. I'll remember.
I won't.
All right, this is our Omega Squad. Comment below. Tell us in real life, who do you think wins in each category? This guy. But thank you so much for watching and listening. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your family members and friends.
For news on anything coming up, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok.
Mm-hmm. You should make a Snapchat and post stories of just the pops. Be like daily vlog. It's a spider.
Hey guys, it's me, Peter.
And it'd be like daily pop. I hate this.
Get me out of here. Daily Pop.
I was gonna go daily pop.
Well, it was nice talking to you guys. Ben, why'd you do that? 2 Bens? 3 Bens. Ben Hargreaves. Benjamin Tennyson.
Anyway,
we need that.
Thank you so much for joining back into season 2.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot in stored. It's gonna be good. Way more special guests. Bigger team. Some history stuff might be involved.
Maybe
a little bit, and maybe some gaming.
We will expand, like I said in the announcement, if you watched it. Expanding Incrustables.
Why did it just get so much brighter?
Or so. I don't know. But
darker.
There we go. Would like to expand the Incrustable company.
It's gonna be really good. You can just stay tuned.
Yeah,
because this is just starting.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get
start something new.
We're gonna get big.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And all right.
Did you see it, your reaction? I went.
Yeah, and then these guys started shaking.
Mm-hmm. Oh God. Earthquake. I remember.
All right.
Anyway, just like how the microphone says, skippity bop.